Hello, it's Jen and Danielle, and we're here to talk about real estate.
How you doing?
Good.
Do you have a menu? A drink menu or a food menu? Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Just a quick intermission, that was our server. So we're out to lunch today, and we're going to talk to you guys about real estate and COVID-19, the pandemic. How has it affected our real estate market? Because we haven't really talked about that yet. And it's definitely not over. I would say that in the beginning, I think we were all nervous about it.
Yeah, it was a big unknown, and parts of it are still unknown, but one thing's for certain, it never shut down here. A lot of other states, real estate did kind of
Shut down. They couldn't do closings because their counties were closed. They couldn't do any of the title work. But luckily in the state of Minnesota, we were considered essential workers. So we were on the front line and we were continuing to work, going in and out of people's homes. I would definitely say that it depended on your clients. You know, how nervous were they about it? Some people weren't very nervous about it. Some people were very nervous about people coming into their home. We took proper caution on that,
yeah.
and a lot of people would want, no one touching their light switches, their cabinet doors, their closet doors. So
they'd
we
often leave everything open and the lights on, so it was ready. So very minimal touching in the houses. I feel like my clientele changed a little bit. I definitely had buyers that didn't think that they were wanting to buy but needed a bigger place because they're working from home. So I think more buyers came out of the woodwork, but I also had some buyers that were looking that put everything kind of on hold.
And some people had to, because of the service industry buyers, they weren't working, right? Because we had the shutdown. So a lot of them weren't able to continue to work, which took them out of the buyer's market. But because we had such a high volume of buyers, such a high volume of buyers, even when we took out some that were impacted by the service industry, we had such low inventory that we still had a seller's market.
Right.
So we were extremely lucky. And like Danielle said, a lot of people moved because of the pandemic. I have people that have reached out to me that no longer need the condo in the city because they're not working downtown anymore. So they're just going to continue to live up north and work remotely. So I would say it's definitely brought some homes on the market that wouldn't have been had it not been for the pandemic. A lot of people, like Danielle said, want to work from home, so they're looking for a home office.
Right.
Or they want an area for a home gym because gym's closed. Or they don't want their parents in a nursing home anymore. They want to be able to take care of them at their house. So
Or some kids are still being homeschooled. They need a space for homeschooling.
I would say also with this new wave of the Delta variant, people again can get nervous about that, but
I think we're more prepared because we know that we can still make it happen with the precautions that we've been using this past year and a half anyway.
yeah, wearing masks, social distancing, we can do a lot of things virtually right now. As far as showings go, even if you have out-of-town buyers or buyers that can't make it out. Also sellers, if they want to sell their home but they're not comfortable with you being in their home at the time, you can do a virtual tour with them.
Yeah, technology's really come into play. It's been around now for a while, but we're using it even more creatively.
Right. And as far as closings go, a lot of times now they're having the sellers pre-sign. So the sellers are signing before the closing date all their documents, and then the buyers are actually signing everything on the closing date. So buyers and sellers and listing brokers and selling brokers aren't even meeting each other.
Right. And part of it's convenient too, but I personally kind of miss being all at the table, so I hope we get back to that again eventually if it's an option. I love when sellers and
Buyers
meet.
finding, and us realtors, we don't even really get to see the other realtor in person anymore. Everything's done via email, even electronic signatures are done. So we're not even seeing our clients as much as we did in person. So
Yeah, we'll get to it. Whatever it is, we'll get through it.
that's right. That's why you need a realtor.
We'll see you next time when we
Talk about real estate.